So Need for Speed is looking to get a release for the first time since 2019, this year in 2022. I know, guys, it has been a long time since we talked or even did anything Need for Speed related. This is like, what, my first or second Need for Speed video this year. It's February, and I am primarily a Need for Speed channel. Everything else comes secondary, but I just have nothing to do in terms of Need for Speed. But hopefully this year will be different. Apparently it will be. Of course, we've got a mobile game coming as well, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to get content of that for you guys. Hopefully I will be able to upload something on it though. But of course, Need for Speed 2022, that's what you're all here for. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to say this. I don't think we're going to get a new release. At least not like brand new release. As you could probably tell by the title and, well, not the title. As you could probably tell by the thumbnail, I think we're just going to get a remaster this year. 10 years ago in November 2012, we got Need for Speed Most Wanted, a Criterion game, which I think is one of the best racing games ever. It's an incredible racing game, just a bad Need for Speed, if that makes any sense. But I've been playing Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012 quite a lot recently on my PS Vita. Yeah, it's very compatible with the Vita. It's probably one of the best looking games on this device. This device is underrated as fuck, by the way. This, in my opinion, is better than the Switch. Well, yeah, it is better than the Switch, in my opinion. If they brought back the Vita or made a PS Vita Pro or whatever, and they were able to put like side Uncharted games just like they did on the Vita, Ratchet and Clank, just like they did on the Vita, Need for Speed games, it would be incredible. But yeah, Most Wanted 2012 is a very functionable game, and I think that being remastered is the direction they might be going in. Because if you guys remember back in 2020, we got Need for Speed Hot Pursuit remastered. So since Most Wanted kind of runs on the same like engine, yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll be getting that this year, and then I don't think we'll get any more afterwards, because we got Burnout Paradise remastered. It was a very easy game to remaster. They still have access to all the assets, the engine, etc. And then of course we got Hot Pursuit remastered. So it only makes sense that we're going to get Most Wanted remastered this year, and I think that is the direction that EA should go in, because quite frankly, I think if we do get a Need for Speed game this year, it's going to suck. I think it's going to suck hardcore donkey dick. Why? Well, I made a video a few months ago. It didn't do very well, mind you. I wish it did. At least I don't think it did very well. I might have to look back on it. I might actually look it up right now. But yeah, I did a video a few months ago around the release of Battlefield 2042, which is another EA game, which Criterion Games had a hand in. And they stopped development of Need for Speed at the time, which is why we didn't get a Need for Speed game last year. They stopped development to work on Battlefield 2042. Now, you might not see the problem here unless you know about Battlefield 2042. Yeah, this video didn't do very well. It only got like 20 views, but I will link it in the description below, obviously. It was titled Battlefield 2042 Makes Me Seriously Worried About the Next Need for Speed. I posted that on the 5th of December 2021. And yeah, if you remember that game, it was disgustingly broken at launch. It actually shocked me, because obviously most Battlefield games are a bit broken at launch. Same with some Call of Duties, honestly. Battlefield 5 had a pretty rough launch. But yeah, Battlefield 2042 blew Battlefield 5 well out of the water, you know? Don't get me wrong, they are very capable of making a good Battlefield game. Battlefield 1 is one of the best shooters of all, like, ever. You know, it's certainly the best one of this generation. Only equaled by maybe Modern Warfare 2019, and maybe Black Ops Cold War. When that game works, it's pretty good. But yeah, they're capable of making a good game. But for some reason on Battlefield 2042, they had a bunch of support studios come in, including Criterion Games, who, of course, are working on our next Need for Speed. So if Battlefield 2042 is broken, Yeah, let's put two and two together here. What do you think Need for Speed 2022 is gonna end up like? You know? How long have they been working on development for this game? Obviously, they probably worked on the development right after. They probably worked on it just a little bit before the Need for Speed Heat crossplay update, but they definitely weren't working on it for that long because, yeah, maybe just under a year. Not even that. Well under a year. I think, was it January, February this time, like March last year, when I made the video and we all found out. Obviously, I made the video of the news that there was not going to be a Need for Speed 2021. We were not getting a Need for Speed game last year, which was a bit heartbreaking, and it definitely harmed my Need for Speed content. I really didn't do a lot of Need for Speed content last year. It forced me to really like branch out more and play more games, and I definitely did that a lot last year, and I'm continuing to do that this year as well. Because of that, I would love to do a lot more Need for Speed content, but quite frankly, there's just nothing for me to do in these games, other than Rivals, but I'm bringing that pretty soon. But yeah, for the games I want to play for you guys, and for the games that clearly get the most views, I've just got nothing to do anymore. I think I'm going to try and push out a Need for Speed Heat live stream every month. Maybe tomorrow night I'll try. We'll see how I feel on the night, obviously. But yeah, past that, I just don't really see much content to do on Need for Speed anymore. We need a new Need for Speed game, quite frankly. Hot Pursuit Remastered did not satiate that need at all. You guys will know around the time that game died within a month, you know? People just didn't care about that game anymore because it just wasn't what we needed. And I think Most Wanted 2012 has a bigger opportunity to be bigger than Hot Pursuit, obviously, mainly because of the multiplayer. I think that would more than hold us over. I actually said back then that Most Wanted 2012 should have been remastered over Hot Pursuit 2010. I think they'll do it because it's a game that will definitely be compatible for the Switch. The Switch is more powerful than the Vita, sure, but even the Vita version of Most Wanted 2012 is basically more or less the same thing. You have less, smaller servers in the multiplayer. Graphics are severely downgraded, but not too much. Like, it's still a good-looking game on the Vita. Yeah, the Vita is very capable, and Most Wanted 2012 plays very well on that. And I think it would be the best game to do for EA as well, because it would honestly make them more money to have it on more platforms, you know? Because Need for Speed Heat, you look at a game like Need for Speed Heat, you ain't going to put that on handheld devices, are you? You know, they could, don't get me wrong, maybe they could if they downgraded it a little, but you ain't going to see the big budget Need for Speed games. I say big budget. Whatever, different story. But yeah, you don't see the big releases that aren't remasters being put on handheld devices. And I think I know Most Wanted 2012 would be very good to put on the Nintendo Switch, and I think that's the route they're going to go with, because they did the same with Hot Pursuit Remastered, and quite frankly, I don't think they've had enough time to work on this new Need for Speed, if I'm going to be honest. Now, I do have a post from the Knobheads here, that was posted about 2 days ago, but it's only a rumour. Codemasters Cheshire, who made Dirt 5, which is a game I actually own through PS Plus, and will definitely play that at some point as reference for the next Need for Speed game, but also because I really want to play Dirt 5. We played, Dirt Rally 2 last year? I think it was last year, or was it 2019? I'm pretty sure 2020. I'm pretty sure it was one of those years. We had a lot of fun on that, and I feel like Dirt 5 could be a lot of fun as well. I definitely want to try that. But also, formerly, Evolution Studios. They worked on Drive Club. That is two pretty good studios. It's like, yeah, people might not like Dirt 5, but they still made a whole AAA game there, you know? And I'd say the same with Evolution Studios. Obviously, Drive Club is fucking incredible, and we're definitely going to do some content on Drive Club this year, because there's still some... Obviously, I want to play Drive Club. I want to do yearly videos on Drive Club, I think. I'll probably treat Drive Club in the same way I do Burnout Paradise, perhaps. I don't know. But either way, That's two very good support studios. And even then, I just don't have hopes for it because Battlefield 2042 had so many support studios working on it. And honestly, I genuinely thought it was going to kill the Call of Duty release because Vanguard is fucking bare bones. It is such a bare bones Call of Duty, it's just not worth the buy. And it should have been an easy W for Battlefield. But no, they didn't even have war stories in that game. So a complete epic failure, and I genuinely think Need for Speed is going to be the same. So I think they should play it safe, give themselves another year of development to give us a proper game, and just remaster Most Wanted 2012. That's the safe route, and that's the best route to go for. I mean, do you want a broken game? Think about that. Do you want Most Wanted? Let me know.